and welcome to Mat with Hand Weights. We're going to be spending the next 20 to 25 minutes or so doing a really good arm workout. Don't worry, I'll definitely incorporate those core muscles, so we won't be missing that. Grab your weights and meet me on the mat. Alright, stand with your feet about hips distance apart and parallel. And the whole time we're standing and doing our arm work, I want you to find a nice height through your spine, but stay grounded through those feet. The whole time you're going to be gently pulling your belly button up and in and letting your tailbone lengthen down your back. That's going to give you that good solid stance. I'm going to try to do 10 of each of the arm repetitions, but I might lose count. So if you're counting for yourself, aim for 10 of each. All right, we're going to start with our elbows up in a 90-degree angle, shoulders back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your arms out to the goalpost position. Shoulders are still down. Don't let them creep up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now reach those arms up. Let the weights click above your head. And then pull your elbows back down to goalpost. And 2, 3. Watch the shoulders. Don't let them go up with the elbows. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get those arms down by your side. Couple shoulder rolls back. Couple shoulder rolls forward. Now we're going to keep building on that series, so we'll keep repeating and then adding one in at the end. If at any point you get any tension in your neck, I want you to take a quick break, do a couple neck circles, and then hop back in when you're ready. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open wide. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up overhead, ready, 1, pull it down, 2, give those ears lots of space, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we're going back up overhead, lower the weights behind your head, elbows are pointing up higher towards the ceiling, shoulders still down, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower your arms down by your side. Couple shoulder circles one way and a couple shoulder circles the other way. And we're hopping right back in. Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. 1, 2, 3, pull those elbows down. 6, I think. 7, 8, 9, 10, back up. Weights behind your head, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your arms back down into your goalpost position, and we're rotating. Rotate your forearms down and back to goalpost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those elbows high. 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, 10, arms down, circle those shoulders. Told you those weights are going to get heavier. They're still going to get heavier. All right, next round, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, open, and pulses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stay tall, 7, 8, 9, 10, then reach up, lower the weights behind your head, and 1, 2, 3, 4, reach for the ceiling, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back to goal pose and rotations. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, arms out in a circle in front of you. Pull it back. 1. Squeeze those shoulder blades, but try not to pop your chest forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms down, shoulder circles. Whew. All right, this is the last round. Hope I can make it. Ready? Arms up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that belly button in and your tailbone long down towards the floor. And reach the weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and high. Back to goal post. Rotate down. And 1, 2. Elbows stay high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms in front of you and pull it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, elbows in at your side, palms up. We're rotating open. And I'm not going to count these. We're going to do these a little bit slower, and we're going to do more than 10. Hold the weights with the loosest grip possible. And as you're rotating your arms open, try to keep your ribcage right on top of your pelvis. We don't want to see any flaring ribs, or we don't want to see the chest popping forward. Staying tall through the spine. Three more. And then lower your arms to your side. Couple shoulder rolls. And go the other way. All right, arms along by your side. Pretend your weights are way heavier than they actually are. I want you to let the right weight side bend you over. So the right weight is pulling you down. And then pull your ribcage back up on top of your pelvis. Let the weight in your left hand guide you into a side bend. Pull your ribcage back up. And let's go side to side a few times. And I'm going to put my weights down so I can demonstrate how to come back up. So when you're over to the side, think of that ribcage. I'm going to put my hands right there. And you're pulling them back up and over. It's going to help get you into some of your obliques. And next time you come up to standing, a couple more shoulder circles. And then we're going to go down on the floor onto our backs with the weights. All right, weights in your hands, reach them up high towards the ceiling, but keep your shoulder blades heavy on the ground. We want those shoulders to stay connected to the mat, the shoulder blades to stay connected to the mat. Also soften that rib cage down. You can think about just gently pressing your bra line into the mat and keeping that connection the whole time. Then reach your arms back as far as you can go without losing the shoulder blade or the bra strap connections. And then bring your arms back up towards the ceiling. And reach back. Return to the ceiling. Try to hold the weights with the loosest grip possible. Obviously, not so loose that you drop them. A few more. And now, take your right arm back, your left arm down by your side. We're going to do some helicopters. I'll talk you through it slow and then we'll pick up the pace. So we're going to scissor our arms twice so they just switch position. 1, 2, and then circle those arms out to the side so they switch position and scissor. 1, 2, circle out to the sides and switch it. 1, 2, trying to keep those shoulder blades in your bra strap glued to the floor. And just keep going. There's a little momentum here, but I want you to still keep control. Try to keep your body as still as possible. Obviously, beside your breath and beside your shoulders and arms. We'll do just a few more. And then bring your arms up high towards the ceiling. Okay, hug a tree is next. Hug a tree is named that because you want to pretend there's a giant tree laying on top of you and you're trying to wrap your arms around it. So your arms are going to take on this really circular shape, not a straight towards the ceiling reach. So very circular. We're going to do it with the weights in our hands. So start with those weights floating up above your sternum. And then as slow as possible, you're going to start opening your arms out to the side. We want to eventually get our arms into a T position on the mat, but we're going as slow as we can. And try to make contact with the floor with your upper arms first, then your elbows, then your forearms, so on and so forth. It's kind of like we're rolling down our arms, just like we roll down our spine. Really resist it as you get closer and closer and closer. Once your arms get all the way down, we're going to go back up even slower. And remember, we're aiming for that circular position with our arms. We're trying to wrap our arms around an imaginary tree trunk. And keep your chest open and wide. When it's time, you'll start opening your arms out to the side again. Go slow, slower. It's going to feel like those weights are just trying to press your arms open. Keep resisting it. Keep resisting it. We're going to hug our tree one more time. When you get your arms all the way to the floor, I want to try something. So as soon as your hands reach the floor, and don't rush to get there, gonna slip your hands away from the weights and see if your arms float up. So don't try to do anything, just let your arms be. It might not work. All right, that just reminded me of a trick we used to do at slumber parties where you stand on a door frame and you push your arms against the door frame really hard for, I don't know, like 30 seconds or so. And then you step out of the door frame and it's wild. Your arms just float up without, oh, it's crazy. So do that after class. Give it a try. All right, grab your weights again. And we're gonna reach them up high towards the ceiling, shoulder blades down on the floor. Lower your weights down towards your ears so your elbows are bending. And then we're going to reach the weights up towards the ceiling. And lower. This is a good one to hold those weights with the loosest grip possible. Try to keep your elbows in the same spot the whole time. Even though they're bending and extending, they're not moving in space very much. And then reach those arms up high towards the ceiling. Pick one leg up to a tabletop position and then the other. Bring your hands down towards your knees. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Find and keep that neutral spine position. So heavy tailbone, light low back. Inhale to prepare. And then exhale, reach out long with your arms and legs. And then bring those arms and legs back in. Reach, bring it in. Reach from your center and then pull it back into your center. Keep it going. If you want to make this a little bit harder on the abs, reach your legs out at a lower angle. We'll do 3 more. Once you pull it in after this one, you can hug your knees to your chest and rock your head side to side. All right, let's roll over onto our right side. And you can do, we're doing this move. I think you're all pretty familiar with it. You can do it with either 1 or 2 weights, depending on what weight you have and depending on how strong those rotators are in your shoulder. So you want your elbow in right at your side, arm in an L shape, and the wrist is going to stay straight the whole time. So no bending it like that. All right, hold the weight with the loosest grip possible. And then open this arm, so hinging with those rotators and lower. And hinge that arm open and lower. Really try to isolate this in the shoulder. Try not to use the forearm. Let that weight be super heavy in your hand. When that weight feels too heavy that you can't lift it anymore, we're going to flip over to the other side. And do it again. So you can take all the time you need. And you might be surprised at how different your sides are. And remember, this is coming from the back of the shoulder. The forearm, the hand, the weight They're just following along. And when the weight feels too heavy to do any more, you can bring yourself up to sitting. I said comfortably, and if you're still doing your arm work, that's okay. You can catch up when you're ready. We're just going to sit tall and then take your right ear over to your right shoulder. And then turn your gaze down towards the floor, getting a stretch, and a little bit different stretch in your neck. And then face the camera again, or the screen again, and bring your head up. Tilt your left ear to the left shoulder. And turn down. And bring your face back to camera 2, and bring your head on up. Thanks so much for joining me today for Mat with Hand Weights. It's always a pleasure to work my arms out with you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Thanks for watching. In addition to classes like these, we frequently upload helpful tips for your home workouts. Be sure to click subscribe to get our very exclusive offer.